Alright, today is Sunday, and I just was hoping that everybody has been doing well for the rest of the week. Saturday provided me with no mail yet again, and that's always fun because that, usually breaks up my day if I find something interesting. However, I went out to the bins one more time and found a few more things. It's just getting really harder with, the price increase. They bring out whole bins full of media, and when you buy the media at anywhere between $1.29 and $2.29 per disc or whatever like that, it just gets to be way too expensive. You just say, you know what, there's some damage to the corner of this book, or the damage to the corner of this, or whatever, or the disc is scratched, I just have to put it back, no matter how rare or cool it is. Just have to just say no and not pay these high prices for things. But if that's one of your few options, well then you just say, okay, well I'm just going to buy this one and limit myself. Frustrating things, you see people with things that you would like to have in your cart, like postcards. I couldn't find a single one, but one of my nemesis, I won't say nemesis, but somebody collects the same stuff I do. They had a whole bunch of postcards that I would have loved to use. They bought them as collectibles to resell, but I just consider them stationary. They don't have much value to me. But anyway, let's get into what I found here. I don't know why it was going to be bottle day, but it sure was. I found this old clear bottle. I was like, well, that's not much. That's worth probably, what, a nickel? And somebody had put in $4.50 on the bottom of it. But it's got this old rubberized and metal cap or something like that, old hard rubber cap, and it opens up, and I tested it. It's kind of cool, kind of neat. Very old. I don't know what was in here, like an old ancient soda or seltzer or something. No idea. But then here's one that was marked, I think, $6.50, and it's a larger one with the same stuff on it. You can kind of see how clear these are. These are pretty old because they have bubbles in them. When you find old bubbles in the bottles like that, usually they're old. There are a lot of modern bottles that are made to look old, and the seams go all the way up to the top here. Some of the older bottles, if they have, this is probably old. I don't know if it's turn of the century or if it's 1800s or whatever, but some of the older bottles, the mold seam goes farther down this way. That's because the top was applied later, I think. I'm not sure. But that's cool nonetheless to have those. Those are a great decorating piece if somebody so chose to do that. And they're kind of the in thing right now in certain places. England, New England, and the East Coast, you'd find all kinds of really neat bottles. Speaking of bottles yet again, I don't know how old these are. Mrs. Stewart's whitewashing is easier too, liquid bluing. And there's some of the bluing inside there. The cork broke, but it's got a wooden cap there. I don't want to pull that out of there. It's going to damage the cork some more. This is not a super old bottle. It's made by Duraglass. So these might be out of the 50s. I have no idea. If anybody knows, these are out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. They're just, again, kind of a cool decorating piece. I have two of those, so I have one more. I put back a lot of bottles. I just did, but my whole bill was just under $10 for everything. There's another Mrs. Stewart's bluing out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, fortunately, there's some, water damage or something to the labels, but what can you do? And there's a little bubble in the bottle there, but these Duraglass ones, I want to say that you could be able to figure out the date on these. I'm not sure how to figure those out. It's kind of confusing because there's a Illinois Glass Company or whatever. That's difficult. There's hundreds of different variations. This bottle here is super old looking, and the mold line stops right here. I don't know if you say it, but there's a mold line that stops right there, and I think maybe they apply that later. Don't quote me on that one. This one says AB H5. So that's pretty ancient, super ancient. This one's got, I don't know if that's something in the bottle there, but, just a very handmade looking bottle there, very ancient. I want to say handmade, but just very ancient looking bottle. So that's really pretty cool. A nice blue, it's almost like that blue right there, almost identical to that. So that's kind of cool. Those are the kinds that you want to find. And the best bottle of the day, this one is the winner here. Winner, chicken dinner. And this one says True, Trommer, okay, it's Trommers, I've never looked at it, Trommers Evergreen Dry, Evergreen, oh wow, Oh my gosh, it's okay. Evergreen. I don't know. It says Evergreen BR and then Y, Brooklyn, New York. Registered. This bottle is not to be sold. Very, very ancient bottle. Very, very ancient with a star in there. These are the kinds that you want to find in a bottle dig. I mean, it's just absolutely astounding that this bottle survived all these years. I don't know whether somebody found it in a bottle dig. There's no price mark on the bottom of that one. Glassware is 69 cents a pound, so that was really pretty good deal for those. Those bottles, I will probably try to replace the more common bottles and put those on my shelf. The ever popular envelopes for autograph requests. And I threw something weird in here. I'll try to cover up the data here. But this is somebody's driver's license or ID from Latvia from like the 90s or 2000s. That's just really weird. No idea who that is. But anyway, that was just kind of weird. I threw that in there. Oh, and they don't let you buy license plates anymore at the bins. I said, well, I've got a couple license plates here. And she said, oh, we're not allowed to sell those. I guess they were just afraid because eBay, won't let you sell them after, or unless, I mean, they were expired from 20, so I have no idea. eBay says you can't sell them after 3, if they're not marked after 3 years or something like that. And she took them away, and I said, well, I was just buying them for a friend for birdhouses. He uses them for roofs or birdhouses. And that's all we were really going to do with them. Just so unfortunate, but nothing you can do. So those got confiscated at the bins, and they do confiscate things that, if you find things like pocket knives and all kinds of other weird stuff, food, and some bins will sell them to you, and others say, that made it to the bins, it shouldn't have. They will take laptops away and anything that has a hard drive, and so basically you spend hours and hours and hours at the bins, and then they take away half of it. It's like, well, thanks, no problem. So what else did we have here? We've got a few more things here. My friend found me this practically new-looking Darth Vader Star Wars spatula from Williams-Sonoma. Not that I needed a spatula, but I felt kind of obligated to buy that. So there is Darth Vader himself right there, and it says Star Wars there. Lucasfilm Limited. So we'll use that. Got a couple coin flips. And coin flips are not worth grabbing unless you have a coin to put them in there, because those sell for about 5 cents a piece or so. I don't know what they are now. A couple of Mickey tokens here. So we'll just throw those Mickey Mardi Gras tokens or whatever they are. Yo-ho-ho and Pirate's Life for Me, so maybe they're from Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't really know. There's those. I think this is Lego. I think this is Lego Friends, and this is Belle, I think, from Disney. Disney's Belle from, that movie, Beauty and the Beast, I think, but I'm not really sure. Not really sure. That's kind of cool. And just a couple more things. I know I keep saying that. There was a CD. I bought Robert Miles' CD, Techno CD. Alright, we're almost there. I'm kind of long-winded today. We found this. This is the first thing I found. Mac Tools, #1 in the pits. This is probably one of the, other than that bottle there, that could be hundreds of dollars. No, it's not hundreds of dollars. This Mac Tools belt, if I don't wreck it here, that's probably a $20 belt buckle right there. That was cool. So there's that one there. It's got some markings on the back of it. This says it's a collector's series, so I don't know what a Mac Tools belt buckle, but no one else saw it. And then I got this Laterno here. It's some sort of like log loader or whatever. That's really pretty neat. Not super valuable for that one, but that's kind of a neat log loader there, Laterno. Just a random sticker, Hood to Coast 2019. And I got a Thomas car here. That's pretty cool. Those are collectible. I just don't know enough about these because there's all different kinds of wheels and tracks and connectors and that sort of thing. So there's that one. And last but not least, what I'm going to show today, I found How I Met Your Mother, the complete season 8, marked down to $2. So they've been putting the season sets in the glass case, and if they don't sell, then they keep marking them down and marking them down to $2. But yet, so all the discs were in here. I don't know if this is the complete season 8. Because it's just this right here, so there could have been more here. But the thing is that if you just buy a regular DVD, just a one single disc, it's $2.29. So figure that one out. You get 3 discs here, and they charge you only $2, but they're $2.29 per disc. So this place is really wacko. But when you don't have any other places really that are open on a Sunday or open at all, that's what you can get. So hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.